Credit cards are one of the most widely used financial tools in the modern world, yet they remain deeply misunderstood. For some people, they represent convenience, rewards, and financial flexibility. For others, they are a gateway to overwhelming debt and long-term financial stress. The truth about credit cards and debt lies somewhere in between these extremes. Understanding how credit cards actually work, how debt accumulates, and how to manage both responsibly is essential for anyone who wants to maintain financial stability and avoid costly mistakes. In today's fast-paced, consumer-driven economy, where online shopping and digital payments dominate daily life, credit cards have become almost unavoidable. This makes it even more important to understand not just their benefits, but also their hidden risks and long-term consequences. Today, we will talk about the truth about credit cards and debt. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. What is a credit card and how does it work? A credit card is essentially a revolving line of credit provided by a bank or financial institution. When you use it, you are borrowing money with the promise to repay it later, either in full or over time. Each card has a predefined credit limit, and your available credit decreases as you spend and increases again as you repay. Billing cycles usually last about 30 days, after which you receive a statement summarizing your transactions. You are then given a grace period to pay off your balance without incurring interest. However, if you fail to pay the full amount, the remaining balance carries forward and interest begins to accumulate. This structure makes credit cards flexible, but also potentially dangerous if not handled properly. The ease of access to borrowed money can blur the line between what you can afford and what you simply want in the moment, the real cost of credit card interest. Interest is the single most important factor that turns credit cards from a helpful tool into a financial burden. Credit card companies often charge high interest rates compared to other forms of borrowing. While the percentage may seem manageable at first glance, the way interest compounds over time makes it significantly more expensive. For example, if you carry a balance month after month, interest is calculated daily on your remaining balance and added to it. And this means that you are not only paying interest on the original amount, but also on previously accumulated interest. Over time, this creates a snowball effect where your debt grows faster than you expect. Many people underestimate how quickly this can happen, especially when they continue adding new charges to an already existing balance. Minimum payments, a dangerous trap. Minimum payments are designed to keep you in debt longer. While they provide short-term relief by requiring only a small portion of your balance to be paid, they significantly extend the repayment period. In many cases, making only minimum payments can keep you in debt for years or even decades. A large portion of the minimum payment goes toward interest rather than reducing the principal. This means your balance decreases very slowly, and even though you are consistently making payments, credit card companies benefit from this system because it maximizes the amount of interest they collect over time. Understanding this dynamic is crucial if you want to avoid being trapped in a cycle of debt that feels impossible to escape. Hidden fees and charges you should know about beyond interest. Credit cards often come with various fees that can add up quickly if you are not careful. These include late payment fees, annual fees, foreign transaction fees, and over-limit fees. Some cards even charge cash advance fees, which are typically higher than standard purchase interest rates. Late payments, in particular, can be costly not only in terms of fees, but also because they may trigger penalty interest rates, which are even higher than your regular APR. Missing payments can also negatively impact your credit score, making it harder to qualify for better financial products in the future. Being aware of these hidden costs is essential to fully understanding the true price of using a credit card. The psychological side of credit card spending. One of the most overlooked aspects of credit card usage is its psychological impact. Spending with a credit card does not feel the same as spending cash. Because there is no immediate loss of physical money, people tend to spend more freely and less cautiously. This phenomenon is known as the pain of paying, and it is significantly reduced when using credit cards. As a result, individuals may justify unnecessary purchases or underestimate how much they are actually spending. Over time, these small decisions accumulate into significant debt. And marketing tactics, reward systems, and easy checkout processes further encourage this behavior, making it even more important to stay conscious and disciplined. Rewards and benefits. Are they worth it? Credit card rewards programs are designed to attract users by offering incentives such as cashback, travel miles, and discounts. While these benefits can be valuable, they are often misunderstood. The key truth is that rewards only benefit those who pay their balance in full every month. If you carry a balance and pay interest, the cost of that interest will usually exceed any rewards earned. Additionally, rewards programs can sometimes encourage overspending as people justify purchases in order to earn points or cash back. It is important to view rewards as a bonus rather than a reason to spend. Used wisely, they can add value, but used carelessly, they can contribute to financial problems. How credit card debt impacts your financial health. Credit card debt affects more than just your monthly budget. It has a direct impact on your credit score, which plays a major role in your overall financial life. High credit utilization, using a large portion of your available credit, can lower your score, while missed or late payments can cause long-term damage. A poor credit score can make it difficult to obtain loans, secure housing, or even get favorable interest rates. Beyond financial consequences, debt can also take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. The stress of constantly worrying about payments, interest, and growing balances can affect your productivity, relationships, and overall happiness. Common myths about credit cards. There are many myths that lead people to misuse credit cards. One of the most common is the belief that carrying a balance improves your credit score. In reality, paying your balance in full each month is far more beneficial. Another myth is that credit cards are only for emergencies. While they can be helpful in urgent situations, relying on them without a repayment plan can lead to deeper financial trouble. Some people also believe that closing unused credit cards improves their financial standing, but in some cases, it can actually lower their credit score by reducing available credit and shortening credit history. Strategies to avoid and manage credit card debt. Avoiding debt requires discipline, planning, and awareness. Start by creating a realistic budget that accounts for your income, expenses, and savings goals. Only use your credit card for purchases you can afford to pay off immediately. If you already have debt, focus on paying more than the minimum amount. Prioritize high-interest balances and consider using structured repayment strategies like the snowball or avalanche method. You may also explore balance transfer options to lower your interest rate, but these should be approached carefully as they often come with fees and promotional conditions. Another effective strategy is to limit the number of cards you use and set alerts or reminders for payment due dates. Automating payments can also help ensure you never miss a deadline. When credit cards can be helpful, despite their risks, credit cards offer several advantages when used responsibly. They provide convenience, and especially for online transactions and travel. They also offer protection against fraud, allowing you to dispute unauthorized charges. Additionally, responsible use of credit cards helps build a positive credit history. This can be beneficial when applying for loans, mortgages, or other financial products. Credit cards can also serve as a temporary financial cushion during emergencies, although they should not replace a proper emergency fund. Long-term financial discipline and smart habits. The key to successfully using credit cards lies in building strong financial habits. This includes regularly reviewing your statements, tracking your spending, and setting clear financial goals. Developing discipline takes time, but it is essential for avoiding debt and achieving financial independence. And if you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.